Hi everyone, this is Design Start, and today we are going to talk about the feel of the shape or any other object. So let's start. Let's draw a rectangle. And rectangle, as any other object, has this setting thing in the right sidebar, which called fill, and by default is a gray color. And now we'll try to see what is actually inside this fill thing. So first of all, you can hide it, this color. You can remove it completely. You can change the transparency. And then by clicking on this thing, you can go to the actual color selection tool where you can select another color. Here you also have settings for transparency. If you can see, the transparency changes here and also it changes here. You can select different color from this color line and then change also the shade of this color. You can also change the type of the color. It could be hex, it could be RGB, it could be CSS, everything. So like if you got used to work like in RGB, you can just work in RGB and system will understand everything. Let's get back to hex. Obviously Figma is a very powerful tool, so you can have solid color, but you also may have a gradient, which is like linear, for instance. Then you have two colors. You may add more just by clicking on this line, and then you can create different things. Like here you can have this color, then this color, and then something like that, and then eventually something like that. And you also can change the transparency depending on your need, and eventually you may have this kind of gradient. You may also move this line like that, so it's more, so that the transition is more slight, like that. And this is your gradient. Now you also may have not only linear gradient but also radial. The principle is the same. You have the radius, and again you can control this radius if you want to. So we have linear, and then we have radial. We also have angular, diamond, and the last one is image, which I described in the separate video. You may always change it, so let's get back here, and you can see the controls here for the diamond. So you can check different things and change them to make sure the look and feel of your image is what you expected. Angular. Again, you can change some things and create beautiful gradients here. And radial. Sometimes you will not see these controls, and in this case you need to close this thing and reopen it again. Linear, again. You may also change the direction of your gradient like that. And again solid. So that's all what I wanted to tell about the fill, and see you in the next videos.